Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if it's your first time. We're going to do some more of What I Lied to You, because I like these little clips. They're kind of fun, and people like them. I like them. They're little short clips that they're fun little clips. Anyway, this one, Mary the Dog, with Alex Jones, Lee Mack, and John Clarke. Would I Lie to You? So it's Mary the Dog. I don't know. I don't think Mary the Dog is going to be talking too much, but we'll find out what's going on. So let's just jump into it. Be sure to like the video if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel. Put on your notifications. And share the video around. Maybe other people would like Mary the Dog too. Let's watch.
Please welcome this week's special guest, Mary. Now then, Mary is the dog, not the handler, OK? It's
Obviously,
Mary,
because
and
if Mary had been the handler, she wouldn't have had a dog, she'd have had a little lamb.
OK, Alex, what is Mary to you?
This is Mary, a dog, and I had to spend an entire episode of the One Show covering up the fact that she'd been sick on me.
OK, so, John, how do you know Mary?
This is Mary. I recited a poem at her wedding.
There we are, John's married mutt, and finally Lee. What is your relationship with Mary?
This is Mary, and when she was pining for her owners, I sat up with her all night and tried to comfort her with a song.
All right, David's team, where do you want to start?
Alex, why was Mary on the One Show?
She was abandoned.
So
I know you can't believe it.
if a dog is ever abandoned in Britain, should it happen, they immediately get a slot on national television just to sort it out, just to check that there are no dogs without homes ever.
It was a very light day.
Was it a day with me, Matt Baker, or was it Chris Evans?
It was me, Matt Baker. And Mary came on.
It's me, Matt Baker, from The One Show.
I think what we've learned from that, ladies and gentlemen, is that Rob can't do Chris Evans.
So little Mary comes on the show, and we want to rehome her. We gave her lots of treats because she was on television. She came to sit on me, and then the treats all became a bit much. Under the lights, mess.
Okay, so you didn't have a story for the One Show. You scooped up a stray dog, pumped it full of sugar, and got your just desserts.
Why wasn't it immediately noticeable that Mary was being sick?
Because as we were linking into whatever came next, it wasn't relevant. We'd moved away from Mary.
Okay. Oh yeah, Matt Baker was pushing bounty bars into a pony's face by then.
In the meantime, Mary is being violently sick.
So you're talking about something else.
Yeah, we
You're
go into something
stroking
else.
Mary on your knee.
Mary.
Then Matt started saying...
Matt Baker's spooning Angel Delight into a fox.
What I want to clarify is what's on television at that moment.
My face.
So it's a close-up of your face.
So only to here, so you can't
See that you're stroking
this.
Mary, or that
And
it's
you
come to
can't
some sort of
see the
fruition.
mess. And
Yeah.
they just said, just carry on.
OK. Did Mary stay there, or did Mary sort of think, oh, they're sick here?
She didn't have time to react anyway. Matt Baker was on top of her with a curly whirly. Well, you've got room for more now, haven't you?
OK, John, when you came up with your story, did you realise that Mary was a dog?
Well, you do have dog weddings.
Some owners channel their loneliness through events like
I've
that.
been to a lot of weddings. I'm just going through them. Human. And I think they might all be human.
Now listen, dogs
It is
do...
a fact that dogs get married.
Dogs get married.
But also it is a fact that dogs don't get married. That's
All right, OK. So, John, you wrote a poem and performed it at the wedding of Mary. Tell us about the experience.
Well, it was a poem I'd already written that had proved to be very popular at modern weddings. It's called I Wanna Be Yours, and the first verse goes, let me be your vacuum cleaner, breathing in your dust. Let me be your Morris Marina, I will never rust. If you like your coffee hot, let me be your coffee pot. You call the shots, I wanna be yours. It goes on for another 3 verses.
Who is Mary's owner, and do you know the owner?
Yes, Mary's owners live next door but one, on the right-hand side of our house. Going out.
Right.
If you're going out, she's on the right-hand side.
That's a good point. So if you're going in the back door, they're on the left, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right.
And John, describe what was the ceremony like?
It was conducted by the vet, who had neutered her husband. It's kind of sick. If the arrangements had been explained to me beforehand, I don't think I would have got involved.
Yeah.
What was the husband's name? The dog that was fulfilling the role of the husband here. Do you remember the name?
Tyson.
Tyson. Did you know Tyson, the owners of Tyson, or did you only know the owners of Mary?
I knew the owners of Mary better, but I did know the owners of Tyson as well.
So Tyson and Mary weren't owned by the same people?
No.
So
no.
how were they going to cohabit? Because usually dogs tend to live with their owners rather than setting up home on their own.
Good question, David. Tyson lived next door but one, on the left, going out. So they saw a lot of each other without actually cohabitating.
John, where did the wedding itself take place?
At a place called Old Hall. They breed their own sheep. So as it happens, Mary did have a little lamb.
Lee, OK, remind us.
So this is Mary, and when she was pining for her owners, I stayed up with her all night and comforted her with a song.
Aww.
Where were you, and why were you with Mary, and why was Mary not with her owners?
My next-door neighbours, they went away to a wedding, a human wedding, I don't know if you've heard of them. and they asked me and my wife to look after little Mary.
So the dog came round to your house.
Wow, no, we picked him up because he doesn't know the way.
OK. And so, is Mary male?
Always call him a he, yeah.
What?
Do you always call Mary he?
Well, no, sorry, she. Yeah. Sorry, I always get mixed up. My husband Tara sorts it all out.
So, what happened then?
My wife went to bed and the kids were asleep, so it's just me and Mary. You know, I was watching the TV and she was fine, she was happy just sort of lying in front of the fire. And then, suddenly, it started.
What?
The programme, it was brilliant. The pining. So this pining got worse, the pining got worse and worse. That was breaking my heart, it really was, and ruining the show I was watching. So it wasn't, it was the one show, I didn't care. And I phoned her.
Your wife goes to bed before the one show.
No, David, I'd recorded it.
You record the one
when
show?
there's literally nothing else to watch. And I phoned up my neighbour who was at the wedding, and I said, "Look, Mary's pining." She said, "Have you tried everything?" I said, "I've done everything. I've taken my foot off her tail. So they said, "Well, you're not going to believe this." I said, "But there is a way that you can keep her calm as she calms down." Right. Do you, by any chance, have the song "Money for Nothing" by Dire Straits? And she said, the owner said, if you play that song on your CD player, Mary will calm down. So I get the CD, I put it on, and it was like magic. It was unbelievable. The second it went... Can I just say, you won't be needing any more biscuits, I'll take it from here. She's calming down.
All right, we need an answer. So, David's team.
Okay, an answer. Well, these haven't been the best stories I've ever seen on this show. But I'm going to say the first one, the woman where the dog was sick on her. I don't know, but I think it was her.
Is Mary Alex's poorly pup, John's married mutt, or Lee's homesick hound?
Well, I must say, I'm not finding Lee's story as quite as convincing as usual.
You can imagine John reading that poem out at a dog's wedding very easily.
Hold on a second, guys. I think Mary's getting a little bit bored, so we'll let her cock off. See, look, we thought that might happen.
So we're going to get down on all fours and put this wig on. You know what's going to happen, David, just to warn you, if this works tonight, they'll start replacing other people with cutouts, so we're out of a job. I'm sorry, I just thought if someone just tunes in now and goes, what the hell? I don't know what they do, but that dog is very well behaved. Playing with the remote, because he's on pause. Nobody move, just really shock the audience. Can I just say, that's not going to work if you clap.
OK, Greg, what do you think? The dog showing up on the One Show.
I believe Matt Baker's capable of that cruelty, but on this occasion, I don't think he did, no.
I mean, I'm erring on the side of John.
OK.
It's got to be John. I want it to be so bad.
Yeah, I do as well.
Well, I think we're going to go with John then, are we?
OK, you're saying it's John. Right, now, Mary is resting, so I will give Mary's answer for her.
Get behind the cardboard cutout.
My name is Mary.
I'm doing Tommy Cooper impressions.
I'm doing a dog.
I'm sorry. That's not good, is it? You are genuinely, I'm not just saying, you look at that, you are genuinely to scale as if you were a jockey on a horse.
My name is Mary, and I can reveal that I was sick on Alex during the wedding. Thank you very much.
There wasn't really... Alright, there we go. Okay, so it was the woman's show. The woman's story there, getting sick on her. That's the one I thought it was. Well, these stories were getting... wasn't, most funniest stories I got. Even Lee Mack was a little stale, but I guess you get the good, you get the bad. That's the facts of life. The facts of life. Anyway, thanks for watching. I don't know if you got it right. Let me know if you know. If you didn't, whatever. Be sure to like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and share the video around. Have a nice day.